Where we go wrong a lot of the time for a lot of amateur golfers is that they don't swing hard enough.
Yeah.
That's a big problem. So if you're not getting out, step one, swing faster.
Okay.
Mostly we need to pretty much address where we're actually entering the sand.
Okay.
So if we're entering the sand too soon, then it's just not going to be a good time. The ball's not going to get out.
Yeah,
so you
that's
gotta
my usual problem.
Yeah, you got to be swinging fast. You got to have at least some speed when you're trying to get the ball out of the sand. You're doing a good job opening the face, fantastic, but it's impacting too soon, so we need to shift that low point more towards. And what do we do shifting low point more towards?
Put my weight forwards.
There you go, sways towards a little bit more. So that's something actually we're gonna do in the sand trap. Okay, and then controlling just the depth of how much we're actually doing that is gonna be important too, but that's just gonna come with time and practice and everything too.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and get going.
Awesome, sounds good.
So Lexi, this one is pretty tough because you have a super high lip.
Yeah.
It doesn't even, some of it's not even covered in sand right here. So this is a tough shot where you need to be able to get it high, get it up and fast to be able to get out in the first place.
Okay.
So this is a tough one to be practicing, but a good one to just kind of try out. Okay, ready when you are. That one was a good one.
That was good. Okay, that was bad.
With a bunker shot, Lexi, where we go wrong a lot of the time for a lot of amateur golfers is that they don't swing hard enough.
Yeah.
That's a big problem. So if you're not getting out, step one, swing faster.
Okay.
Step two, the ones that you have that just kind of die and don't really get out, even though you are swinging faster, is probably a little bit more of a low point problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do that same drill that we've been talking about, just making sure we can control where we're actually bottoming out. Imagine like a big circle around here. So you want to be entering in the sand just behind the ball.
Okay.
And you can see where the ball is right about the edge of that circle. And you can see where your club actually went into and entered into that sand. So when it enters into that sand so far behind, you're going to be left with a shot like you did back here.
Yeah.
Again, another one you can see kind of relative to your trail foot, where it actually entered in was pretty close to that trail foot line.
Yeah.
We don't want to take the massive amount of sand. We don't necessarily need that. So we're just going to talk about kind of how much and where you're entering the sand is kind of a big part of what we're doing today. How's that sound?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Draw a line in the sand that will resemble where your ball is. So you're going to start on the far end of the line drill, okay? And I want to just take your normal swing and what you do and see what adjustments that we need to make. And
try to hit behind the line as if it's the ball?
No, I just want you to try to get the ball out right now. So take your normal swing and we'll adjust from there. Okay, not bad. Now what I'm looking for is an equal amount of sand on both sides of the line.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yep.
Okay. So if you've been supporting too far back, which I'm guessing we're going to do, then we're gonna have to shift some weight forward and see if we can get the back of that splash a little closer to the line. A little bit too far behind. Nice. Bigger swing. Nice, there you go. Like I said, you need speed and being able to control where you're actually hitting the ground.
It's so intimidating doing like a full swing because I feel like I'm gonna accidentally hit the ball and then send it flying.
You need speed. You're not doing a full swing, but you're probably doing about 80%.
Yeah.
Close to it to be able to get the ball airborne and get out.
Okay.
Okay, so weight towards, handle low. She made sure
Way too far behind.
Yep. Good recognition. Nicely done. Easy peasy.
So easy. I don't know why I didn't do this before.